Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Becca Denny and we are back in for part 4 of Lil Guardsman. We're going to see and continue what the gameplay and see what is going on with Lil and her life and everything above. So again, my concern was that her dad just didn't end up going home, so we need to see what's going on. So without further ado, let's continue.
Whoa, someone's in a rush. Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Then what are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Aww, that's sweet.
Don't worry, nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
I'm not the one losing my hair.
Yeah, who'd have thought not working at the gate would be the thing to stress me out more?
Dad, if you didn't end up working at the gate because your dad did, and his dad did, and his dad did, what would you have wanted to be?
You know, nobody's ever asked me that before. Well, nobody since your mother.
What did you tell her you wanted to be?
A father.
That is so sweet.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See you, Dad.
See you, Dad. How cute!
Attention!
Oh God, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
A Randy.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
Yes! 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 I know exactly what we're upgrading.
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
Yes.
You can get back in your chair now.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
Does it?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
Nope.
Very good. You've received your briefing, now do your duty.
Yes! I'm so excited. Due to the sudden and unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed. I mean questioned. And don't be afraid to use the delicious new jail lever, Stryker. The city's morale has hit an all-time low today. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. Interesting. We are instituting a severe cutback on non-human entrance to the sprawl. Second-hand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we are issuing a blanket to no goblins allowed. policy this week. In fact, I'll pay 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift. Ash. That is crazy. Be on the lookout for would-be horses and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search and rescue efforts for the princess. The High Council of the Sprawl have their own plan to ensure the princess's safe return. The princess thing, people are going nuts. Have you heard about that crazy no goblins allowed policy? Let's dial that back to a more comfortable one goblin allowed at the very least. It'll bug Councilwoman Ash Malcolm. Okay, so anyone from entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. Unexplained absence of the princess, blah blah blah. New jail. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh yeah. I almost forgot. I didn't get any gems. Okay. Okie dokie.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I'm a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the scroll.
Not the pixelated goblin.
I'm coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own two hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Sorry, did you say your name was Buttface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill 8 characters. I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right? Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I'm afraid I have put my priorities into other areas like foraging and fishing. I'm quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
Maybe you can honor your great goblin uncle by becoming a really good forager.
I hope so, because I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew. Please take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
Wonderful.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice. This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet. I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
I don't think you're gonna find a bride by giving out lame bags of rice.
Would you prefer a pine cone?
No.
No.
Let's jail you.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let goblins in today, so I'm gonna have to throw you in jail.
Sorry, pal.
Is the jail on the other side of this gate?
Yes.
Yes?
Then technically you are letting me inside it.
No, I'm technically... Stop poking holes in the logic.
I mean, he is right.
Are you seriously throwing me in jail?
Hasta la vista, buttface.
Sweet. You're pretty callous and heartless sending him to the dungeon, but Councilwoman Ash was quite insistent. So, good job? Agreed. Honestly, I think what's gonna happen is they're all gonna
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee!
Oh,
And I
brother.
appear! Thank you! Thank you! Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot! Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Hell. Okay, what do we got here?
So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great!
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Same.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
Oh. Oh.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
Nope. What else do you do?
I would say
This
stick to
has
your
been
day
great,
job,
Eddie, but I gotta come clean. I'm
It
not
is
Becky
his day job.
Schnauzenholder or whatever. My name is Lil, and this is a guard shed, and you haven't even made it into the city yet.
What? Oh, rats. Come on, the Edward, get it together. This is all because I couldn't see where I was trying to get to. Now I'm going to be super late for this kid's party.
I don't think Becky would mind if you showed up late. Or not at all.
But then I won't get my 40 gold and slice of birthday cake.
I understand.
Do you know how hard it is to be a children's party magician in this town? I have to compete with actual magic users. No one wants you to guess their card when some guy in a white robe can create fire or gold. That kind of thing you gotta be born with.
That sounds rough. Were you born with anything special?
The only thing I was born with is astigmatism.
Oh no. Alright. In the top.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician, and you're making this dream come true for me. Now, I just need to figure out how to get there without being able to read the street signs. Alakazoo, Alakazee, I'm going to be very late.
This magician had Becky to get to, and the sprawl needs a joy at a time like this. But since he didn't have his glasses, he didn't do a very good job providing that joy. Yikes.
Hello!
Oh, brother.
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
And you are...
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
Maggie's.
What business do you have in town today, Magnus?
At the Great Library, there is an incantation in Sir...
Bartholomew Inglebrook.
Bartholomew Inglebrook's third treatise on the...
Lunar implications.
lunar implications for plant magic that becomes legible but twice a year. I must see it with my own eyes.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
You really struggled to get that out. I'm not convinced you know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't sound like you know what you're talking about either. Is there any way we could move this along? My legs are very sore from standing here.
Your legs are sore?
Yes, my legs. My regular, non-talking leg.
Okay, fellas, you can give it up.
I'm sure I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, belt up. She knows.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
True.
Needless to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called the Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Oh.
Don't tell her. We'll get in trouble.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can come see for yourself tonight.
I had no idea this was happening in the sprawl. I'm glad you told me.
It's a rough go for a goblin in these parts, up against some powerful people, but you know what they say. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Mark Goblin Twain.
Stupid. I'll let them in.
Alright guys, I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around. I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
Hey, that's really cool of you. You're a friend to us non-humans. If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on around here.
I'll be there.
Maybe I will.
Sweet. Ignore the writ by admitting two goblins into one turn, but on the other hand, you unlocked a new location. Yay!
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors.
I see that, pal.
What does sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know, but it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
His eyes are red. Okay, let's check the writ. We're instituting a severe cutback, non-human entrance, laws and intelligence suggest goblin behind princess, blah blah blah. Okay. Anyone from any type of sector should be bumped to the front.
Where have you journeyed
There's
here
a
from?
weed plant on his. Oh gosh.
You really want to know? Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
Oh yeah, this tiny little shed is so beautiful. I must remember to take a mental picture so I can conjure it whenever I feel like I'm having too much fun.
You're bright.
Could be a lot worse, little dudette. Not as if someone peed on your rug.
Oh,
Is that a common expression?
It is where I come from. Word on the street is Princess Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
I think she ran away. I think she ran away.
I think she ran away.
Exactly.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out. I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
I do for now.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying. After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not.
So then, okay, so either she ran away with a suitor, she ran away because she knew she was going to be kidnapped, or she was kidnapped and it was an inside job, and I honestly think it was these 3. What do you guys think? If we don't find out in this episode, let me know down in the comments.
These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
Well, what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn. I've got all the time in the world, kid. I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either. I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no Lil Guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse. He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential.
I should have asked about councilwoman. Dang.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
That's funny. Based on his reaction, he seemed fine with your decision.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
Uh-oh.
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right? Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now.
I'm gonna bury you in the ground, pal.
Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Suspicious. to a middling job performance. You're paid near minimum. Whoa.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen.
To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right, it's time for... So you think you can save a princess?
Oh my gosh.
What the hell is going
These
on?
wackos appearing.
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
Why do I have to choose?
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller. Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flame Hands. And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good, let's hear it for Perry Shumpson!
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the third round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Oh gosh.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
If you were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would you be? And why?
And who would you like to ask? You know that smell when it's about to rain? I'd like to be an ice cream of that flavor.
Any chance you could pick another, normal flavor?
Oh, you know that feeling when electricity is coursing through you? Maybe an ice cream of that flavor.
You could have just said no.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
No contest. Mint chocolate. Period.
Wonderful.
And your second question is?
You are waylaid by bandits. What do you do?
And who's that one for?
How many bandits? 11? 12? Simple. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot mourn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Please, I know these people. I am these people. A few honeyed words, a bit of pocket change, and now not only are they leading me to the princess, they promoted me to king of the bandits. Then we make camp for the night, steal the pocket change back, I never could let a bit of coin go, and make off in the night with the princess, leaving them as broke as they were at the start, and without their glorious king of thieves.
Oh gosh.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to wow the child with mine. Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
Oh.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Okay, pal.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Don't look at me, or you can try, but I'll be out of here. Smoke bomb.
Blood rage!
What is going on? What? What is happening? Okay, with that being said, this was the end of part 4, so make sure you guys come back so we can try this little game again in part 5. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts down below. If you want to play this game, make sure you check the description, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!